Hi everyone, on today's episode I'm going to be showing you how to do an oil and filter change on a VW T25 2.1 water boxer engine. Really simple job, and I'm going to show you around the van itself, inside how everything works. So if you're thinking of getting a classic camper, VW, anything, so simple, and all this misconception from breaking down all the time is not true. As long as you keep on top of the maintenance, they're fine. I've just got it running now to get the oil warm so I can drop it, and then I'll talk you through everything. Okay, so you got a 13mm socket for the sump plug. If you've got an oil drainer, obviously, so you can dispose of it properly later. Engine's nice and warm. Drain that out. So while the oil's draining, get your oil filter tool or a set of grips, or usually only hand tight these, but this is quite tight. Let me undo the oil filter. Like I said, the maintenance on these vans is quite simple. You've got a little bit of knowledge, you can do it yourself, no problem. So let all the oil drain out, bring in all the fresh in. Once that's drained out, we'll fit the new oil filter. Okay, so the oil filter's drained off now. Put a bit of oil on the seal so it doesn't get fast up and twisted. Spin it on. Do it hand tight. Put a bit of a rag on your hand if you can't grip it. So you can grip it. And that's tight. So once that's drained, we'll put the sump plug back in and top the oil up. Okay, now the engine oil's been drained. Put the sump plug back in with a new copper washer. Give it a tighten. You can check all your torque settings and everything, workshop manual. Give it a nice tighten, not too much. I've done loads of these, so I know whether not to over tighten it. Give it a wipe, and then we'll top the oil up. Come on, have a quick look inside. Shut this door. Cold out there and I've got heating on. So, here we are inside it. As you can see, there's quite a bit of room. I think there's more room in these than there is in a transporter, to be honest with you. The new shape ones, T5, T6, 6.1. They're absolutely, honestly, the layout in these is unreal. Let me show you. So, You can stand up straight away with it being a high top, which is absolutely brilliant, I think. You've got a pull-out bed at top there for kids, which is massive. Sorry for all the mess. My table's up there, what usually goes here. But you've got blackout blinds. You've got fly nets. Bearing in mind I've put these windows in because the original ones was broke. You've got your rock and roll bed, your seat belted bed slash seat, plenty storage, wardrobe, storage above, fridge which is 12 volt, a little bottle of reef in there, I love that again. And then we've got here hob and sink, the chopping board, it rattles, I want a bit of a clean. Like I said, you've got everything that a modern van's got, but you're not paying the premium. I mean, look at that. Bearing in mind it's left-hand drive, and people always say, why do you buy left-hand drive? Because 99% of left-hand drive vans are solid. Right-hand drive vans have always had bad repairs, and they're always quite rotten and hiding a lot of mystery. But I'll show you how easy this bed is to pull out. And I've got the heating on at the minute. It's only got a cheap Chinese diesel heater in it, but it does the job. Does the job. I'll give it that. Head rests off, just like that. Pull the lever, lift the bed. There we go. As easy as that. Put it away, lift up, it clicks, push back, done. You just can't beat it. The value for money wise, I know people don't like driving the older stuff, but once you get used to it, they're fine. Honestly, they're absolutely fine. The maintenance of them so easy. I mean, you just see me doing oil and filter change. It literally took me 10 minutes. It took me longer to dispose of the oil at the garage across the road and find the tools, to be honest with you. But basic tools, basic socket set from Alfred's, anything. An oil drain tray, as long as you've got somewhere to put the oil, you can even put the old oil back into the original oil drum and dispose of it at the tip, I think. Just check that one first. But they're so simple. I mean, it probably cost me £40 for the oil and filter. And if you imagine if you went with your newer transporter for an oil and filter somewhere, it's going to be costing you the minimum of £100, minimum. And then they're going to try and pull it on other things, where a novice can do these. It's so easy, so easy. All I want people to do, I'm just trying to get people back into the older scene, because the old school scene's fizzling out a bit. I think people are just selling the cars, and they can buy a modern van and they can use it for work. They can use it a family vehicle. And honestly, for the money you pay for one of these, you could buy yourself a car as well as. And now I used to drive work every day in my old van, and it gets to a point where you're going on holiday in the car that you got working, and it doesn't become an holiday anymore, where something like this. And I know there's a fear factor of when you're travelling to Cornwall from up north, that am I going to make it? Well, that's the fun of it for me. I know I'll make it. I mean, it's got to make it. The van's been on road 40 years, so if it breaks down, it's not like any other car breaking down. Any modern car can break down. So take the chance, people. Honestly, you'll love it. And even left-hand drives, they're brilliant. They take a day to get used to, and they're so easy to drive. Once you get used to them, they're fantastic. Honestly, you'll never look back. So in this van, I've got everything that a modern vehicle's got. I've got power steering, auto box, I've got 2.1 fuel injected engine, I've got night heater, 12 volt fridge, solar panel, hob and sink, 2 captain seats so both spin round, opening windows, loads of storage, rock and roll bed, I can sleep 4, I've got onboard gas tank, onboard waste and fresh tank. Now this van is called a Joker Westphalia. They do all different models. Honestly, if you look about, you can get them for peanuts. Now, I would rather have a nice old van and a nice car. For the money you'd pay for one modern transporter, you could get both and probably have a load of change as well. So have a good look, people, have a good look, because it's a shame the old classic VW scene is fizzling away, and there's a lot of good vans out there, and to be honest with you, there's a lot of cheap vans out there at the minute, and so if you want a bargain, this is the time to get one.